hello, hi. It's time for some Mystery Dungeons. My cat's very surprised to see me suddenly start talking. She's very cozy right now. She's in my lap, purring. She's apparently been quite lonely. I do have a fan going, so do tell me if you can hear that. Hi, welcome Rezzy, and also hi, hello. I'm yawning. Let's get some Mystery Dungeons started, especially since it's a little later than usual. But I needed some time, because, this girl who is, like I said, currently purring in my lap right now, needed love and attention. And she usually needs love and attention for about 20 minutes straight. That's just how she is. Also, let me add in a little silly thing I did in the last stream. Just for fun. For a laugh. So that'll just be there and you'll see what it does. At some point, probably. Might depend on what you do. No, nothing in particular has changed. It's just, you'll see. There she is. Now, it would be helpful, I would say, if my controller would connect and work properly. That does help, generally. So, Citra, if you'd be nice to me, like, I don't know. There we go. Let's see if I can play video games and, give attention to my cat at the same time. Ugh, everything hurts. Ugh. I'm alive! Where am I now? Wait, isn't this Revelation Mountain? Initially, I was like, oh, a graveyard. That's right, Vanilla and I. Vanilla! Really might be a graveyard. Oh, ow. Oh, Parfait! Where are we? Oh, and our other dad is over there, still stoned. Huh? Revelation Mountain? Oh, do you not like me doing dialogue, Miss Stella? Do you not enjoy it? Not enjoy me here doing the high voice? Hi, Koala. Oh, my cat's about to walk in front of my camera. You're so helpful when I'm streaming. Are you done? She's leaving. That's right, we came back from the Voidlands. Now I remember everything, Parfait. We have to save the others. Oh, they're still gone too. Yeah, but it's usually my roommate's cat who walks in front of my camera, which fucks up my tracking, but Miss Scylla decided that she would like to do that too. That luminous water. Gone. No. The water, it's all dried up. Well, time to go dowsing. I know Nuzleaf wouldn't just leave it waiting here for us. I knew it, and yet... So there's no way to turn them back. Well. Oh well. Let's go home. Fryco. Suicune. Even Arkin. You know, the legendary dogs trio. Raikou, Suicune, and Arkin. I really thought you were all gonna make it out of the Voidlands together. That place. It wasn't the kind of place that you go to and make it back unscathed, right? Because they had to open the way for us. There's no way we would have all made it back. It's just like Entei said at the end there. He knew it was a lost cause, and that's why he decided to bet everything on us. They did it all for us all along. When I think back now about how cold they seemed to us, I guess maybe they just didn't want us to know what they were planning to do. We owe Entei and the others everything. We can't give up now. They left this whole world in our hands. They did that. We're like 10 years old. Approximately. Hi, Connie! Good to see you! Arkin, the one that killed half my team and Nuzlocke. Oh yeah, that's a good point! When Arkin came up in the Nuzlocke, I was like, oh yeah, Arkin, my other dad from Super Mystery Dungeon. Didn't think about it here, though. Vanilla. I know you're right. And I'm the one who promised we could save them. Or we would. To do that, we gotta first keep this world from ending. I've just gotta shake this funk. It's clinical depression at this point. Huh? But why did they choose us? I mean, I get you, Parfait. You're a real human after all. And that's what was written on those old tablets, right? Should you hope to overcome this crisis, summon a person. I think Entei and the others really believed that and put their faith in those words. But me? Why would they count on me? At first, they like, why would they choose us? I thought, like, Vanilla was quoting me. I can't say for sure. There's still some mysteries surrounding Vanilla, too. Like being able to read that ancient language as though it's nothing. Nah, lots of people can do that, I'm sure. And the scarves, too. If Vanilla really has had them forever, then... When I think about it, there are actually a lot of strange things about Vanilla. Oh well. I guess I just got lucky enough to be put here with you, Parfait. Is that luck? This is no time to waste on thinking. And besides, it's not just Entei and them who have pinned their hopes on us now. We can't forget Dedenne. Thought you were gonna continue listening. There you go. When we parted ways with Dedenne, and when we were climbing a reverse mountain with Mawile, I didn't understand it then, but maybe Mawile had already figured it out. What Entei and them had in mind. Mawile. Maybe she knew how much they were planning to give up for us. It's not just Entei and them that we owe. Everyone has given up something for us. Vanilla. They've all done so much for us. Arkin and Boizel and Mawile, all of them. So this time we'll be the ones to help them. We don't have time to waste with getting all depressed or anything. That's my Vanilla. So true. Cute, though. Parfait, let's get back to Lively Town. We've got to find Ampharos. That's just what I had in mind. It would take too much time if the two of us tried to tackle all of this on our own. And that's time we don't have. We should start by talking to Ampharos. And let's get off of this mountain. Now, this isn't Lively Town. What? Everyone's gone? Or hiding? Games are always one step from veering into psychological, existential horror. Yeah, a little bit. They're like a good bit darker than the average Pokemon game. Like, not a ton, but it's like just enough that's like, oh, okay, we're going there. What happened to the village? How could that many Pokemon just... No. No, they couldn't all have been turned into stone. Could they? They're actually planning a surprise party. Come on, Parfait, we're leaving. What? Oh no, baby. Look, I may be worried. Like, really, really scared to death worried. I don't know what happened to my old Pops, where he is, or whether he's okay or not. I'm petrified just thinking about it. But if I go and try to find my old Pops now, I don't think I'll be able to keep going on this path that we've started down. And I can't. I can't stop now. Vanilla, Hugh. I can't just think about saving Serene Village. It's the whole world that needs saving now. And we don't have time. So let's go, Parfait. Let's go to Lively Town. Vanilla. Oh, baby. It's alright. My old Pops will be alright. He will. He has to be. Is it just me? Or is it getting hotter than before? It's because all the water type Pokemon are, all the water and ice type Pokemon are gone. They're turned to stone, so they're, the effect on the atmosphere. It's true. The sun even looks bigger in the sky. That can't be, though. Oh, look, Parfait! You can see it now! We finally reached Lively Town! Well, again, for the second time, I wouldn't say that we reached Lively Town or that it's just a bit further. It's just a bit further. Come on. Don't get me wrong, there is a sense of relief of having it in view. It's still a little bit away. Huh. Nosepass! And Miltank too! They've all been turned to stone. Oh, but you're not going to talk about Crocodile, are you? It can't be. The whole town. They've all been turned to stone. Every last one. Parfait, what about everyone in the Expedition Society? We have to find out. Ampharos, Stone, Jirachi. Fine. Oh my god, it's gonna be Swirlix, isn't it? Swirlix being the sole survivor. No! Never mind! That question got answered fast. Swirlix! Even Swirlix has been turned to stone. At least she died doing what she loved. Eating. Swirlix down. Taking a single bite out of a lot of apples. Just get a bunch of them down to the core. What's this? Perfect apples? She wasn't even trying to run from an enemy or anything. She was just standing here eating a perfect apple and they attacked her. The elegy. But what about Ampharos? Jirachi? I am Mini Parfait. Here for nonsense. Ampharos, Jirachi. What? What in the world? If it isn't Vanilla and Parfait. Can't say I saw this guy. Why are you just standing around a corner? Ominously, like, also cut off on the top of the screen too, like... You scared me half to death. I thought we were being attacked again. Thank goodness. At least you all are alright. We all fled here when the attack came. I wasn't sure we would ever see you two again either. Please, tell us what happened to the town. Did they ever even, like, unlock any boxes? Does Klefki, like, really know us? I mean, I guess they would know the, like, two new kids in town who are part of the Expedition Society. We're kind of famous. Yveltal attacked us. Yveltal? And not just us here in Lively Town. Yveltal sent out a warning to all the world, claiming that all Pokemon would be sent to the Void. Is that your thing? What? The Void. We didn't know what that really meant. When we first heard the warning, we didn't understand a thing. But when Yveltal appeared here in Lively Town, all of our friends turned to stone one after another, right before our eyes. It was a complete shock. I grabbed the deposit box and ran straight here. I mean, thanks for doing that. Okay, but how did you all avoid that if all the other folks in town got stoned, even if they weren't, like, directly being attacked? Are y'all working with them? Secretly? The members of the Expedition Society have opened this building to all of us. Oh, some of them are. Good. We were in no situation to refuse, so we took them up on their offer and evacuated here. I'm so sorry. It sounds like it was terrible. You used Swirlix as a sacrifice to make their initial getaway. Yeah. Yveltal is attacking all the Pokemon around the whole world now? What purpose could that even serve? According to the ancient writings, dark matter is behind Pokemon being turned to stone. But then how are Yveltal and Nuzleaf involved? We still don't have any answers. It does no matter. Yveltal has turned on the Pokemon of the world. I hope he hasn't! Hi, Kra! The legendary Pokemon are attempting to battle Yveltal on their own. But from what I hear, it has only resulted in them being turned to stone, one after another. I don't know if we should even try to fight him any longer. Rah. Right. You're right. I don't know how to fight him. But I'm gonna find a way, no matter what. And I am gonna save those Pokemon who have been turned to stone. So don't worry, everyone. Just keep your spirits up. Yeah, those kids gonna solve everything. Huh? What's the matter with all of you? Oh, nothing. I just never thought we would have to be cheered up like by a child like you. They acknowledged it. This is quite the eye-opener. That's so mean! That's so mean! Yes, if we have to be told by Vanilla, of all people. Also, using people as a collective term for Pokemon. I kept, like, doing that by accident and thinking, like, oh, well, I mean, that's kind of weird, because, like, the player's referred to as a people, so I guess it's improper. It doesn't matter. Then we really must need to get our acts together. So that's just what we'll do. That's great! No need for you to worry about us. No one can keep us down for long. After all, didn't Ampharos say that he'd take care of things some way or another? Huh? Ampharos did? Did Ampharos make it through the attack? Yes, Jirachi as well, like hurrah! They're hard at work in their rooms. At least they got one of the survivors, right? Though they've been in and out all the time, trying to find answers. So I don't know for certain that they're here just now. Like hurrah! Person is distinct from being human. Yeah. That's fair, that's fair. We only use it for humans in our world. But I feel, because, like, that's only really because there's nothing that's, like, equivalent. There's a lot of really fucking smart animals who can't be taught language to an extent. But, you know. Parfait! I know. I'm still sad that Swirlix has turned to stone, but... yeah, we just don't have any non-human persons in our society. It's such a relief to know that those two at least made it through. Ho ho ho. Like any of us would just stand around to be turned to stone. Naturally it will be business as usual. Even if we must temporarily set up shop here. Ho ho! We want to help the Expedition Society. I've set up the deposit box right here, too. We'll all try to keep things running as they usually do, so... just come talk to us whenever we can be of any service. You, Kecleon, and all of you. Parfait, Ampharos, and Jirachi are okay. We have to go find them and talk to them. We could take care of some, like, side missions right now, I think. I don't think it's that important. It's not urgent. I guess whatever. But let's do it. I assume because like we didn't get a cutscene with that. Oh, I was about to say, I assume there must be. Oh, out of town. Never mind. Also. Oh. Ah! Esper! Vanilla and Parfait! Esper, you're alright? I should say the same. Is it really you? You're the real Vanilla and Parfait? You are... you're real. I'm so glad. Wah. Oh, poor baby. What in the world? Esper! What? You saw us getting turned to stone? That must have been traumatizing. Yes. I was hiding up in Revelation Mountain and watched it all from afar. I know that you told me to wait in the village, Vanilla, but I was too worried to let you go alone, so I followed after you in secret. And then you two turned to stone right before my eyes. I can't believe you returned from that. How did you do it? Well, we went through hell. Well, it wasn't easy. And so Vanilla told Esper about what had happened in the Voidlands. I see. What a terrible time you've had. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. And never mind that. I want to hear about you, Esper. How did you end up here? I was asked to come and help. By Ampharos. By Ampharos? By Ampharos. By Ampharos. That's right. Where is Ampharos now? He's gone out. He and Jirachi have been going out constantly in the search for answers. I see her and use my telepathy to help them keep in touch with each other. Thanks to that role, I've been able to glean quite a bit of information from their talk. About dark matter, and what is going on in the world now. What is going on? That reminds me. Esper, what about Serene Village? What happened there? You mean, you didn't see it? The village is... everyone is... They were all turned to stone. Shouldn't have asked. Vanilla. Then, even my old Pops. Pops! Uh-oh. Vanilla. Vanilla. Oh no. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Esper. Yup. What? You think it'll be alright? Vanilla had already decided, back when we left Serene Village. Vanilla just needs to go cry into her bed for a hot second, then she'll be good. I believe in the resolution I saw in Vanilla's eyes. Even if actually hearing it came as a blow, Vanilla won't give up now. Vanilla will come back. If you say so. I just hope you're right. It's true that we don't have any time. Dark matter has grown significantly already. The Tree of Life won't last long if we... Who's there? Vanilla? No, that's not Vanilla. They were watching us, hiding back there. But who? Well... I'm sure they're friends. Looks like they headed upstairs. Let's follow them. What could go wrong? Ooh! Behem? Who are you? I can't believe it. They followed me all the way here. I'll put a stop to this once and for all. Behem. Yeah, that's it. Now, Behem are pure psychic. I think I checked this pretty recently. Oh, great! 52 damage in one hit! That's fine. Let me stop you for a second there. Because I don't like what you're doing. This actually might be a good time for a Blast Seed. Oh, you're... It's already done? One turn to Petrify. That Oran Berry was wasted. At least I got a turn left, less of Confusion, but, man. I'm gonna do this. The move Miss Parfait. Incredible. I don't have a Reviver Seed. I don't have any more Oran Berries. That does do a whole 77 damage. What? He's still moving? He's persistent, I'll give him that. We didn't hit him once. Behem. Yo! Yeah! Got him. My old pops! How dare you guys attack him? You did this! You monster! You hurt my old pops! And everyone in the village! But Neil, that's enough! He's not even fighting back anymore. This isn't right. Jasper? Now tell us, what did you come here to do? You got me all wrong. I'm not here to hurt anyone. I was trying to get away from the ones who are hurting everyone. I used 2 petrify seeds and a truant seeds, two petrify wands and a truant wand on you only after you already attacked me. I don't know how much I believe that you were just trying to get away. I was running away from Nuzleaf and Yveltal. Hint of a critical... What? What did you say? We were all being controlled by dark matter. It's literally Gates to Infinity all over again. The whole, like, flip-flop of, villain and, ally. We were just tools to them. You were being controlled? Like, specifically the villain you see at the very beginning of the game. Quote-unquote villain. That's right. But because of you, when Vanilla and Parfait escaped from the Voidlands a little while ago, it seemed to cause some kind of shock. And I at least managed to free myself. Once I could think for myself again, I knew I couldn't stay there with them. So I waited for my chance and then I ran away. Are you serious? You expect us to just believe you? I think you may be telling the truth. What? Ambrose said something similar. That dark matter can invade the hearts of Pokemon who have any darkness in them. Wouldn't that still imply? Even if it's just a little, it's enough for dark matter to control them. Oh, so like every Pokemon ever. The Pokemon that it controls gain the power of the Void. Then they use that power to suck the energy from other Pokemon, turning them to stone. Oh, wait, so Nuzleaf is probably, like... not evil? And that energy is then used by dark matter so it can grow even greater. It is by controlling other Pokemon that dark matter gets its energy. Right, that's it exactly. You've got to believe me. I only fought you just now because you attacked me out of the blue. Again! Not true! I was just defending myself, but it's not like I turned you to stone or anything, right? I mean, not that I could even if I wanted to. I don't even have the power. I don't have the power to do that anymore. Because I got away from dark matter. If Yveltal and Nuzleaf are also being controlled by dark matter like Beheeyem, well, it would seem to clear up another of the mysteries, but... can we really believe this, Beheeyem? Say we believe you. Why come here? I know where the dark matter is. I know where to find the Tree of Life. Do you know where it is? Do you know where to find the Tree of Life? Where we once turned the Expedition Society members to stone. The prehistoric ruins. The Tree of Life is deep within the ruins. Doesn't say like the best environment for a tree. The Tree of Life is in the prehistoric ruins? The only reason no one has discovered it before is because it's so far inside the ruins. And now it's being taken over by dark matter. But dark matter has grown so large already. We don't have much more time. I came here hoping to find someone who would help me destroy dark matter. He thought he could destroy dark matter? Even if I was being controlled, I did terrible things. Such terrible things. I turned your friends to stone. I turned so many Pokemon to stone. I know I can't make up for that now.
Rampage.
Rampage! So true. Thank you for the Slayer. But if I can at least save the world from being destroyed... What do you think? This could be our best bit of luck yet. Or not. I want to hear what Ampharos thinks. Asper, can you reach him? I understand. I'll try to reach him now. You've reached Ambros's phone. Ambrose is not available at the moment. Did you get him, Esper? It's no good. I can't seem to reach him. But I don't know what the problem could be. Huh. I was hoping Ambrose would be able to help us decide, but I guess we're on our own. So I guess we're headed to the prehistoric ruins. Esper, you're supposed to help Ambrose and Jirachi stay in touch, so you stay here. Parfait and I will go with Behem here. It sounds pretty dangerous, but I know we don't have much time. So I guess there's no other choice. If Behem is telling the truth, then I think we should go and fight right away. We might be able to outwit Yveltal and Nuzleaf, too. It's dangerous, but it's the best chance we've got. If you do reach Ampharos, tell him we were here, and where we're going. I will. I'll go back to the chief's room and see if I can't contact him somehow. But first, let me get in a message to Lapras. She fled to the sea during the attack, but I think she'll come back if I tell her about this. Good luck! Thanks, Esper! Behem, you'll guide us through the prehistoric ruins. But don't think that means we trust you. If you put one digit out of line... I know. I don't expect you to trust me. But I'll do my best to prove that you can. Oh man, let's go with the raid! And also, let's go, Parfait! For Pretties, welcome, welcome! Hi, Lynn. Hope you had a good stream. Hi. Wow, I have you now. Let's go. Lynn kicks you out? I see. You don't have to lie about it, Lynn. We know. You can admit Fruities was being a little too rowdy. Honestly, Lynn, I kind of don't have a parking space. I mean, we do, but it's being used because we never use it. And my street is so messy. So I wish I could say yes to that. Can we invent one? Yeah, we can build one. I think that'll work fine. Kecleon should be all set up on the first floor by now. We'll stop by, get anything we need for this last journey, and once we're ready... Last journey. We'll meet Lapras at the harbor. And then we're off. God, really working towards the end of it. Add storage slots to your bed or something. Now. Purely functional, of course. Yeah, you know, it's just like Harvest Moon, where when you upgrade your bed to a double bed, which definitely isn't the first step to the it's fine. Blast Seeds! I'm glad I didn't use a Blast Seed on Behem, like I was saying I might. Turned out to be a great idea. Korriban would be very useful for the boss, actually. But other than that, do I have any healing items or reviver seeds at all? Because that'd be nice. It'd be a good time to use all of my mirror up orbs. I have one! Which is just great. Petrify orb? I honestly actually like the slow orb better. Should I? Well, I'll take one. I was gonna say, since slow orbs don't wear off quite as fast. Like, they don't wear off as soon as you hit a Pokemon. Also. No, I need to go shopping. Yeah, I can definitely buy a Lapras Liner Pass right now. Of all times to not have a Reviver Seed or an Oran Berry, You chose right before the final dungeon. Great RNG. I wanted to see if there's any services that he had that I was, like, neglecting. You don't seem to have many treasure boxes on you? I like the extra, the, like, question mark. It's only about the tone of that. The answer is run. You know? You got a point. Right, you have, stat boosting items. Reviver Seed X5. And that'll be 5? You didn't give me an option. I don't want to sound like a bitch, but you didn't exactly ask how many I wanted. I mean... Otherwise... I mean, honestly, it might be a good idea to have, like, 10 Reviver Seeds. But it takes up a lot of inventory space. So this one is the best one, and it boosts... Raises stats such as max HP, defense, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, or speed. If you're lucky, it raises stat multiple times versus... Raises stat... Raises... Why is it more expensive? Does it have better odds? I remember I got these ones last time. I mean... Let me Google that. I might as well. Super Mystery Dungeon. Mega Donut. Difference between Mega Donut, sweet chocolate, and four-leaf cookie. Vitamins are better if you want to boost your stat. Mega Donuts needs to raise 6 stats to be just to be as worth as a regular vitamin. Interesting. Good to know. Mega Donut gives 3 to 5 stats, and Cookie and Chocolate give both give 1 to 2. Boost a random can affect a stat multiple times. Mega Donuts are the only way to realistically raise max HP, as life seeds and citrus berries are extremely rare and cannot be bought with gold. Gotcha. Oh yeah, I see what they mean. Cause it's random 3, whereas I can spend the exact same amount of bars to get 3 of these. It could technically do more, but I see. What do I want to prioritize? Probably defense. As long as you're comfortable with that, Miku. That, of course. Yeah, defense and special defense feel like the best idea, because I've got enough firepower, especially because I've got the, blast seeds, 2 of them, but still. I'll just get an even amount of each. I wish I could select multiple. Well, I can do this at least. It saves a bit of time. Even this out a bit. My inclination is, it's focused on special attack, or special defense, but, then again, it's Yveltal we'll be fighting. I imagine Yveltal, well, it might use physical. Let me check. What's its highest stat? Yveltal... Stats? attack and special attack are even. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing the right thing. Carbos is speed. Okay. Grab some extra covers. You do that. I mean, I can afford more, but... I mean, at that point, I might as well just get one Mega Donut for the last slot. To have some fun with RNG, you know. And that perfectly fills up my inventory. So hopefully that's pretty good. Can't imagine I need anything else. Alright, though. I am curious if there's other missions right now. Connection orb, let's see. Nope. Okay, yeah, I'm assuming it's locked until post-game for new shit. I heard all about it from Esper. You want to go to the prehistoric ruins? They lay beyond the submerged cave that is east of this town. What? There's a cave under the ocean? That's right. Make it through that cave and you'll reach the base of the prehistoric ruins. Are you ready to head for the prehistoric ruins? Do you know dive? I hope you do. Alright, let's go, Parfait! Command center over here. Wonderful, I finally reached you. How are things going on your side, sir? I see. Vanilla and Parfait are headed to the prehistoric ruins as we speak. Right, I understand. Then I won't try to call them back. Yes. If anything changes, I'll be sure to let you know. Mr. Nuzleaf. They corrupted the baby? They corrupted the little baby? Should've known it was too good to be true that Esper made it out perfectly fine. Lynn kidnapped you. So that's about right. We're nearly there, everyone. We've arrived. The small island here is in the middle of the Eastern Sea, and it is where you will find the undersea cave that connects to the base of the prehistoric ruins. This is the entrance to the submerged cave. You must head below the very seafloor. There you'll find the prehistoric ruins. They were built on a continent where Pokemon once prospered, long ago, but it sank to the bottom of the sea. Ah, interesting. I'll show you the way through, but I'll still ask you two to take the lead while we're in the dungeon. I'll be supporting you from the rear. That way you two can battle as you need to. Yeah, that's what you say. Or you might just be planning to attack us from behind. What would I stand to gain attacking you in the middle of the dungeon? We're in the middle of the ocean. Well, yeah, that's true, I guess. But it still seems kind of suspicious. Parfait? Whatever you may say, I don't trust this guy. Let's be on guard down there. If you feel like you need to go back to Lively Town for anything, just come and tell me. I'll be here. She'll be there. Thanks, Lapras. Then I guess we're off. We're headed beneath the sea. Alright. One more save. I'd love to enter the submerged cave. It sounds safe. Petrify one? Okay, yeah, I would appreciate having more stock of that. What's this stuff? Oh, girl, 86% speed. That's not great, but you know. do your best. Really wanted to make sure I was free of status conditions right as I entered this dungeon. Oh, this is a water type dungeon, of course. I mean, that's really obvious, but it didn't, like, register until I saw Wailmer that this would be a really good dungeon for me. Not bad for vanilla either. Well, she's not going to be able to do it much damage-wise. So that is a little bit of an issue. Imagine Stab will, cover for a lot of the type disadvantage, but, still. Reduced, for sure. I mean, 33 damage, not very effective. Meh. Not awful. Yeah, close my browser, see if it likes that better. It's clearly... clearly not a huge fan of this dungeon in general. Okay. See if that helps. There's... I had an upload going from the last stream, but for some reason it was being, like, really weird and not letting... Like, it fully uploaded, but didn't let me save shit, and it's... I don't know if that's just YouTube or me. I don't know what's on, like, what's across the way from here, but I'm gonna be doing... I'll use all these. Just for fun. Oh, wait, I could actually... I forgot I still have, like, 5 million stat items. Who needs special defense more? We're both even. And I have 3 for 5. Okay, so yeah, three each. Also, I can't do anything with Behem, which makes sense, but... guess Behem can't be handed a, Looplet? Kinda sad. An iron, yeah, also 6 of them. Forgot to actually check who was, like, lower. I was like, yeah, that's the same. Oh yeah, we're, like, close to the point that it would still make sense to just do that shit evenly. Oh no, we were exactly the same. I mean, 52 defense and, 54 special defense was that? Is pretty dang good for being little babies. So, okay, who is lower in general? Stat-wise. Vanilla's attack kinda sucks ass, frankly. I have like 9 more attack than Vanilla. Vanilla has 5 more special attack than me. And I have 2 more speed. Vanilla needs it more. Attack, HP, special defense. Yeah. Pretty good. So that should help a lot. Where did that even hit? Was it all the way over that far wall? Is that where we tunneled? Oh my god, I don't think I've ever used Riolu in any of these games. Fuck. I mean, granted, I didn't get much of a choice in this game. It never gave me one, but I entirely forgot that Riolu was fucking busted. Okay, cool. I was hoping Mega Drain, even being not very effective, would do a bit more since it's been pretty clutch, but yeah, I just made a long-ass pathway going this direction. Cool. I love Dragon Rage. You're angry? You're so angry? Yeah, I remember, I think it was you had given that advice in the first place, and I was like, oh, yeah, at some point I should. Fighting types, right? But now here I am, like, on the last, like, new game. Yeah, in forever, and, well... here we are. I mean, I still got DX left, so... I mean, I think Riolu was a starter option for, this game. Try Riolu long enough to get Focus Punch on it. Noted. Actually, what are the starter and partner options for, DX? Let me check. Mystery Dungeon. Rescue Team DX. I never realized until I started trying to use Bulbapedia on my tablet how ad-infested it is. It's, like, I get it, but it's kind of a lot. Yeah, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Pikachu, Meowth, Psyduck, Machop, Cubone, Eevee, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Trico, Torchic, Mudkip, and Skitty. Yeah, we'll see. Every wiki says the range of that. I mean... yeah. I expect better from, a non-like, Wikia domain, but I really shouldn't. You done over there? Yeah, it's a pain. Oh, no, you don't. No focusing for you. All this time later, I still can't quite get Citra to like playing Mr. Dungeon games. Maybe let me check something. If I can give it a higher priority, which I remembered how you do that, but I'm gonna just check something real quick. Citra! Resource values. No. Is that something I can do, like, in 2 seconds? 'Cause that'd be great. I'd love to give it the power it needs, 'cause apparently it needs quite a bit. I can't, yeah, yep, we're, you know, not gonna worry about it. It's fine, it's fine. It's just gonna be slow like this. Thanks, Citra. Great piece of software. I know computers. Yeah, I know that's like generally something that gets recommended, but I always forget to actually do it. So here we are. You put a spin trap right before. Okay, cool. Mean to me though. Trying to whirlpool me. Well, I suppose that's that does work. Can you? I am in a whirlpool and I can't move. Right. I suppose that solves one of my problems. But there goes another reviver seed. Down to 3. What was the seed I just picked up? Decoy seed. I mean, I suppose. Yeah, the whirlpool is have Pokemon around that use whirlpools. Gotta get a little. Spiky traps now do 25 damage. It's gonna get a little annoying. Come on now. Sure. The move failed. The move failed. Can I live? Clearly the answer is no. How do I want to make this work so I don't lose a 3rd Reviver Seed out of my 5? Because that'd be cool. I wish these didn't have friendly fire, because that'd be great. Low damage roll. Nope. I thought this was going to be a great dungeon for me. But no, everything in here does 5,000 damage per hit and can snipe you. So, you see, I'm in danger. Also, I'm gonna have to use a fucking Reviver Seed on Behem. I hate that. Sure, Paralysis Guard. Y'all better be generous with Reviver Seed spawns in this place. There's an Oranberry, at least. Not the Oranberry that was on a Pokemon I saw. Look for the Hydrate. Hello. Yeah, I guess I want to revive it by using an item. Don't die that easily next time. This shit wasn't even super effective, swear to God. I need toughness. Dizzying Stare? I mean, that also works. Oh, you're like 3 years old, aren't you? Well, that's a ban. But maybe the least impressive hate message I've ever seen. Oh, dear lord. The lag on this. Oh, it's down to 66% speed. I'm not sure. Is it because there's 6 whole Pokemon? Nope. What's that up there? Because it's not showing as a Pokemon. You see that? What's going on over there? The Octillery? Why is it not? It's fine. I guess since it's separated by a corner, but This is amazing 3D effects. So true. It's just too much for Citra. The 3DS emulator. I like that it doesn't show Octillery as an enemy, even though it can hit us. Great! Didn't even get a chance to help. Because with not very effective damage... 61? Can Mega Drain go through walls? Mega Drain... Range front... That doesn't look like it. It's like doesn't really know when they can cut corners anymore. If I do anything else, I die. So I guess. Okay. Dear God. The level of lag right now is kind of insane. Yeah, it did noticeably improve, just like slightly. When Octillery... Oh, we're still down to at 70% with nothing around. I don't know. Like, you would think that my computer's just like so overloaded right now. It's not. It's totally fine. I am gonna look up what the fuck, because I can't remember how the hell you did the thing where you tell your computer. Could you prioritize this shit? Priority, Task Manager, Task Manager. Change priority in Task Manager on Windows 10. And it's this shitty-ass article. Right, it's through details. Let's see. Because apparently it's not enough. Citra. Set priority. High. Hopefully that doesn't fuck up the stream. Better be worth it, Citra. I swear, if it doesn't get like 100% speed, you know, 95 to 100 consistently, with that. Yeah, it's like hovering in the 90s and occasionally dipping slightly below while I'm doing not a whole lot of anything, which is download more RAM. You got a point, you got a point. I mean, I do have only 2 out of 4 of my RAM slots filled in. Staff considered it. It's just such a low priority. But it'd be so easy to do. And cheap. It's so funny how the whole download RAM thing was a joke, but it really is the easiest shit to upgrade. Could you... Thank you for getting that kill. Yeah, we're sure to have an enemy nearby. I was hoping I could walk it off, but it's... technically it was a thing in the DOS days. The more you know. Confused one, that could be fun. Also, my confusing stare has not activated yet, so that's fantastic. The accuracy of Razor Leaf could be a bit better. Going off past experience. I was hoping that would heal a little bit more. But no, that was pretty bad. Just going over here to spectate. Not to help. Ooh. It's still going, like, a bit low. Why I didn't just do Mega Drain right off the bat, I can't tell you. 18 health restored off of super effective hit is, I mean, it's a respectable amount. You can download a program to use system RAM for your programs. That's also almost always fuck up your computer. Fucked up, but funny. I mean, hey, if it doesn't totally fuck up your computer, what's the point? It's not as funny as it could be. Finally, Dizzying Stare activates, and it's on a Pokemon that I was, like, about to just kill in one more hit. Take what I can get, I guess. I could upgrade, set the, priority 1 higher to real time, but that seems like not the greatest idea. But I'm also streaming. Have to get a 2 computer setup just to stream 3DS emulator. Needs more juice. Never enough. Fuck. Delayed reaction. Just a little bit. Would that I wasn't using all those slots on, stat up items. Could use a couple on more elixirs, because apparently I'm gonna need those. I'll probably get like a halfway point with a, item box though, so... There's that. Finally use the capture card, but it's just another laptop, so you don't have to run OBS on your main PC. Yeah. Yeah. If it works. Although, would it? Only technically. Oh, Vanilla, girl. I hope this kills for your sake. It did, but we've got more enemies waiting. You're confused, so you're probably fine to not worry about for a second. Don't think it would help much. Yeah, no. Hey, they're both confused. Captivate on the wall. Yeah, that'll help. See, it either wouldn't help much at all, or it would help just enough. But then, I'm streaming off of a laptop, and that would then go to shit. Sorry guys, stream quality has to be 480p so I can stream 3DS games. It is how it is. Great. Thank you for this. Do we have an Oranberry? I still haven't installed the Power Boost Axe. I keep forgetting to do that. Sure as fuck don't. Well, I mostly wanted to get Behemoth out here so that could help, but... You're just gonna go off there into range of... okay, no, that doesn't make sense. I was gonna say, if Dragonair has any, ranged moves, she is then in danger, but... Hey, 6th floor, and we're all ready. Ooh, 3DS screen might as well be for it to be. Fair point, it's not very high def. I love looking at any, like, 3DS assets on a bigger screen and being reminded, like, oh yeah. These are kinda ugly, aren't they? mean, for what it is, looks pretty good, but you know. Especially funny having Netflix be available on 3DS for that reason. It's like, what is the target audience here? Could you handle this? Thanks. 71 damage. Yeah, Netflix on 3DS sure was a thing that existed. Oh, Vanilla, honey. You just got taken out in a single hit. Nothing you could have done about it. I was gonna use... Sound of PP. Of course you're gonna go off to the corner over there, so I can't just hit you from here. If you faint while you're being... Seadra evolved into Kingdra! Again! I don't know why I thought that was a dialogue that I would then have to progress. Other video games infecting my mind. I really have to only play... this game, and I'll be a true master. I do have Confusion Guard, which would be, you know, no longer really all that useful. For 5 Orb, I do have a Petrifying Orb, which is probably going to be a good idea right now. If y'all break out of Petrification. Okay, I'm free at least. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you see that shit? What was that ability? Liquid Ooze? Or something? Hold the phone. What? Excuse me. What did you just do to me? Tentacle. Liquid Ooze. Inflicts damage on foes using any draining moves. Yeah, I tried to restore my health by using Mega Drain on a Tentacool. Didn't realize that there was an ability that made that hurt. I suppose it makes sense. And I actually, you know, starting over on this dungeon would probably be a good idea. But, time to take all this shit all over again. If I could just use these items outside of a dungeon, if the game would just let me do that, do you know how much easier that shit would be? I get it, but... yeah, get all the Liquid Ooze. Why did I go for the zinc of all things? It's fine. Or the, iron. Yeah, didn't know that ability existed. Never had that be relevant before in my life. First time I've ever tried... well, the second time I've ever tried absorbing health from a Tentacool. First time was earlier. About 10 minutes earlier. And that one went pretty well. Huh. When I ate this mushroom, I didn't get poisoned and die. So if I eat this one... that's, yeah, last one for you. It's... it's fine. Now I know, I guess. Are you gonna get good shit this time again? Yeah. Social defense, and attack is pretty good. No health boost this time, but that's fine. Health boost was super lucky considering you, like that one person said, it's hard to raise. But can't have it again. Great! Poison! You get super critical for fun. Wand Expert, I guess I am using them a lot, so I'll put that... I should have gotten that before I... No, there's a seed over there. Blast Seed! Glad I got that. Let's see what these are. Or what this one is. No, we're leaving. We're leaving! I don't like the look of that. $69 damage, nice. What the? Oh, roll out. Cool, there's Pokemon in this dungeon that have roll out. Great to know. You're very good. Sunseed's nice. I appreciate Sunseed. Glad none of the Wailmer I fought before this point have decided. Are y'all... Am I interrupting something? Is there something going on over here? There shouldn't be. Break this shit up. Get married first. Hey, a treasure chest that I can totally unlock. Love it. Hey, Klefki, I actually have something for you finally. Can you just come over to the ruins? It's perfectly safe over here, I promise. I can tell you from personal experience. Nothing bad ever happens. At the submerged ruins. Slow orb, but useful. Garage card? Yeah, sure, give that to you. No, no chance of me getting to that one in time, no matter what I did. So that's lovely. I guess if I shoved them in that direction, depending on... If that was an option, I kind of just like... pushing past people the not hunger-inducing way. By habit, I say, before doing precisely the opposite thing. Power Boost X, let's actually use this time. Give that to you. Wait, did that say Stairway Wand? 3? Stay away, Wand. I was about to say that seems a little bit much. Seems a little too good to be true. Glad to know it's just that I can't read. Be a hell of a thing. Can't just summon staircases. None of that. Power Boost, why? Ooh, for me, I think. Useful for me. I suppose there's not much point at this part of the game to be exploring every single floor fully for the sake of experience. Bit late now, but... Petrify Wand. Ooh, is for me. Power Boost Axe. Sure. Vanilla also needs all the help she can get with doing damage because she's not super effective against anything in this dungeon. So, it's a bit of a problem. You can just leave me alone. I promise. Super critical. Sure, 2. See how much that does. Trap my fan is getting a... It's nice having it, but was blowing directly onto my arm. It's a bit chilly. I love getting paralyzed by every single Dragonair. My favorite. Yeah, Petrify Wand 3. At least Behemoth is pretty damn strong. Like, what level are you? Can I even check? Can I get to... Yeah, status, right. Nope! Sure can't. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing that much damage at this point in the game. The game doesn't really give you much of an opportunity to grind those. I don't know. It does kind of railroad you through the entire... Ooh, cool. Love it. Vanilla knows that HP is very low. Funny thing about that, Vanilla. Funny thing about the move I just used, which apparently missed or some shit. Truly, the fact that's down to 87% again, like, now they keep harping on it, but I'm giving you so much power. And it's not enough, apparently. .3DS is a powerful system, and I think we, clearly underappreciated it. That's my takeaway. Yay, acid spray! And it lowers my special defense, so it'll do even more damage next time. I was hoping for, like, a wonder tile in this room, but I'll take a set of stairs. Clutch Performer, easier to dodge attacks in a pinch. That for you as well. To harness the raw power, start a crypto rig in your 3DS. Yeah. I think it'd work. Behemoth is clamped. Well, I hope you don't die from that. $42 damage. Cool. Love that for me. Not my defense. If only I can take you out in 2 seconds. Razor Leaf, what is the accuracy on this thing? 'Cause it's a little... Yeah, it's not amazing. High critical hit rate. I didn't realize it's essentially slash with grass. I suppose that would make sense since it's Razor Leaf. I would love to have Giga Drain. I forget what level that comes at. I know I've checked before. Oh. Might as well see if it's something I can potentially get before the end of the game. Learns that by leveling up in Gen 6. Let's see. Giga Drain at 41, and I am currently level 27. Yeah, I think I could do that. Sounds pretty easy. Clutch Performer is probably also good for me. Double up on the ability. Super Critical. Might as well give me that too. And well, Trap Proof is pretty fucking good. I'll hang on to Super Critical. Trap Proof gives you the power to not give a shit about anything. Toughness... I feel like that's more useful than Barrage Guard, because like how often does Barrage come up even? Decrease damage a little bit. Little when you take multiple attacks. Well... we do have to deal with that in this dungeon. I'll actually replace that Power Boost X for that. She doesn't often use her physical attack moves since she's usually second in line. Second or third. I mean, good time as any to use the elixir, because it only restores 10 anyway. Great. I know it's low accuracy. Feels like my luck has been even worse. The amount of times. Becoming dizzy with hunger. Well, that's not great. Be like me. Eat apple. like I did immediately before stream. Well, toxic spikes. If only I could see what those are. I suppose. Wait, hold the fuck. I was about to say, I suppose I probably want to have the save point here. Probably would have been a good idea to invest in one of those. Realizing this far too late. Bahia, were you that low on health? Wow, hey, a Mystery Dungeon dev team? Funny little idea I had. What if we could see the health of allies who are not party members? I think that would be pretty nice. Tiny Reviver Seed, ooh. Good timing. Great.
Ha.
Remember when I said this would be a really good dungeon for me because of the type advantage? Well, here we are. It sucks, actually. Don't like it. Reviews in. Bit shit. Yay, Tunnel Wand. I love Tunnel Wand. Yeah, when I press Y here, you should automatically turn me towards Vanilla, who's fine, and not Behem, the one who's lying dead on the floor. That makes sense. Why are we all missing? Send Headbutt missed again? Good lord. Great! I am trying to get out of the way, Vanilla. Although I suppose it's possible I'll end up walking straight towards the tentacle. Spirits of the Nuzlocke team is cheering you on to victory. Truly. I sure hope they are. We're both confused now. I wish I still had... whatever the fuck, dizzying, glare. If you fucking die again, I swear to shit. $58 damage, and you died. Thinking Behem might be a little bit useless in here. Might not be worth reviving again. Well, I mean, Behem does a lot of damage. Just survivability sucks ass. Could I? No, I'm not going to use a Reviver Seed. I have. For this exact circumstance. Would be great, Mystery Dungeon dev team, if that also worked on allies. Not sure why such a valuable item doesn't also do that. Do I still even have a Reviver Seed left? Too? Okay, cool. You spawned over here when you died. I didn't realize. Fine. It's really not okay to use a Reviver Seed. But the game's forcing me by considering my Revival Orb not good enough. I'll never stop being salty about that design decision. It's so dumb. Revive all orb should revive all and also be usable when you die. I don't like it's so dumb. I can't get over it. I would even be fine with them being like less common to pop up in the store or whatever else, if it meant that they actually worked like they said they would. That at least add like one more reviver item to the shop that's, you know, good for a fighting game over. The revival orb is good indirectly for that, since, you know, your teammates dying can lead to you dying, but like, still. It sucks so bad. Hi, Ariad, welcome, welcome, welcome. You do have a couple of, yeah, quite a few Plain Seeds. I always forget how Plain Seeds even, like, work in this game, like how they even end up in your inventory, to be honest. I just, like, suddenly notice Partway into the dungeon that I have like 5 million of them every single time. I'm sorry? Thanks. What did I level up from? Do I get experience by walking around? I don't think I want the band seed. Call me crazy. I don't think it's particularly useful. I would love to stop all these Pokemon from using, grass-type moves. For sure. All these water types. That definitely no Mega Drain. Tiny Reviver Seed on one of the guys in here could... 45 damage. Okay, cool. Hey, Behem, could you step the fuck up, please? Sleep powder. Perhaps. I don't know what to do to avoid another death, because we're down to 1 Reviver Seed. I should have just in the first place stunned it from afar. But now I'm out of reach of it. Oh. Sunspore, I wish. Oh yeah, that is true that they could potentially have. Yeah. If I could just tell Behem, hey, could you? I'm glad that missed. I'm glad that missed. Could you like take a hit for us right there? Because you're trying to get us to trust you. I think that'd help a little bit. Take one for the team. When asked, and not just when you're being foolish over there. It would help me, personally. Hell yes, Miku. Hell yes. Oh, don't worry, Art, you're not. Great, I love Acid Spray. You know, I'm glad that there's only one Pokemon in this dungeon, knock on wood, that has a move that's super effective against me, because the rest of them are big enough problems without that. Guard boost... I mean, might be more worthwhile than toughness, to be honest. Because... During attack that would cause... Well... Reduces damage from moves. Yeah, that's more useful overall. Dino Reviver Seed? Yes, please. See, I have another... Yeah, I've got a couple Plain Seeds to replace here. If only I had a gun, honestly. It'd solve a lot of my problems in here. Thanks, Vanilla, for covering the Twister? I mean, alright. I'll take that. That's also a Tiny Reviver Seed. Fuck. Run button. I mean, Miku, that's very fair, though. It's understandable. Right, it's bottom slot because I haven't picked it up yet. Or, you know, not even. It's weird that Underfoot is considered to be the 6th page of my inventory. If I was a Pokemon, ooh. Weirdly, I don't really have an immediate answer. What you would think, given how much time I've invested in the series. I want to say Whimsicott. That might just because it's one of my faves, but also, I think it would suit me. The cats are like any cat in the Pokemon series is an obvious answer given, you know. Trying to think if any of them would fit well aside from that aspect. I don't know. I mean, I'd love to say Skitty would fit me. I don't know. Parathorn and... Feel ya. Parathorn is a cool-ass Pokemon, honestly. Thank you for picking up the slow one, I guess? Only expanding part face for him? Do I have one of those? Okay. I guess I'll just accept that. Again, thanks for covering the Twister. It's helpful. Works out well enough. Raspberry, just... might as well eat the food. Sure. Guard boost. Right there. Do I want that, actually? Probably better than Clutch Performer. This is another guard boost. Honestly, I mean... it might be a good idea to have one set up to be, like, in case either of us needs super high defense. Listen, Miku, it's news to me too, because I have not been doing that. So you can, I think they have simply decided on their own that there's something going on. Unless you would like there to be. Great, move failed. And you're still over there, right? For me to attack. Or have you gotten out of line of my fire? Yeah, you sure have. Well, there goes 2 Razor Leaves. It's fine. Ooh, Oranberry. Do you have anything good to swap, though? Yeah, another Plain Seed. Miku. You know I was making it funny. Blinker seeds are useful. I have 40 Petrify Wands. I can say goodbye to a couple of those. 37 damage, Jesus Lord. This man, yeah, I'll use one of my 40 Petrify Wands. Don't worry, I was just also playing along with the joke. Double silly, got your ass. We're fine. Love you too. That worked out, I guess. Why not? I know it has lower accuracy, but it feels so particularly bad for like it's just a me thing, you know? Confirmation bias, probably. Thanks, Razor Leaf. Another Oranberry. Actually, get it for some pretty good item spawns in this dungeon. I'll replace Super Critical. They haven't thought it's there for, obviously. Ooh, dizzying stare. Let's go. What do I want that on, though? I'll replace a single supercritical. You know, I'll take the early stairs. This dungeon has been, hell enough. Phew, we seem pretty far down now. I can see it. That's the exit up ahead. If we go through there, we'll reach the prehistoric ruins. Let's go. Thank God, a save point. After all that. This is it. The entrance to the prehistoric ruins. In other words, the very bottom of the ocean. Isn't the pressure super high down here? This seems dangerous. This is... How could a whole continent with this kind of culture just sink? It happened a long time ago. But now we need to hurry onward. Nuzleaf and his lackeys aren't here now. This is our chance to strike at dark matter. Bad news, they're gonna be here. Wait! When dark matter lost control of you, you came back to yourself, right? When that happened, what happened to your memories of when you were controlled? Did you forget everything? Or do you still remember it all? I don't really want to remember the things I did when I was being controlled. But then you do remember? If you do, there's something I've got to ask. Why did Nuzleaf lie to Parfait? Vanilla? Come on, Behem. You worked together with Nuzleaf to trick Parfait, right? You really want to know? But you still don't even believe me, do you? You still think that I might be bringing you here as some sort of trap, don't you? He hit the nail on the head. So you really want to make me tell, even though you don't even trust me? Yeah, I know it's not very smart, but I still have to ask. Especially with how often you're fainting, we gotta get this question in while we can. I mean, you guys went to so much extra work to make this elaborate ruse. Why do it? I just can't wrap my head around it. I see. Yes, it might seem strange to you, but no, I won't tell you. Oh, what? Why not? Because I don't want to. You know, fair enough. I don't want to say it. Come on, if you know the truth, just tell me. I can't believe you're being such a brat. A brat? Fine then. I'll tell you just one thing. The reason that Nuzleaf tricked your friend, Parfait. It was because of who you are and what you might remember. Who Parfait is? What I might remember? You still had some memories of who you were when you first came to this world, but then... No. No. I'm sorry. I can't say anymore. Please don't make me. I'm afraid we've wasted some of the little precious time we have. We should hurry onward. Are you serious? You've got to tell us more than that. I'm afraid you're out of time. What? It was all because of who I am? Nuzleaf singled me out because of what I might remember? Yeah, that's, a little bit concerning. I'm gonna store the detect looplet since I'm not really using it anyway. Use the mirror up orb as soon as we can. Store one of those, and... Slumber Wand, I mean... Tunnel Wand I don't really need. Stay Away Wand could be theoretically useful in certain instances, but nah. Warp Wand I'd rather just go for the kill, honestly. So that should be... Slumber versus Petrify is really the same effect. Slow and Truant are different, or are different enough from, Petrify that they're worth keeping. Blinker and Sunseed, Effect wears off when you're attacked or an item. Okay, yeah, I don't need that when I already have Petrify Orb. Petrify Orb. Petrify Wand. The Blinker Seed is useful though. It's really helpful for bosses, so I'll keep that. Don't need quite as many apples. 3 seems like a pretty good number. I really want more inventory space, but I can't really justify storing it or yeah, storing any of this. Yeah, it's fine. And sure. I have nearly doubled my money with that last dungeon. Okay, cool. I mean, I suppose not that close to doubling, but kind of a lot. Should be able to... I forget how expensive the last Lapras pass is, but that should help a lot if I want to actually get that. Do a little bit of post-game. We'll see where I'm at next week as far as capture card stuff, if I can do, DX. It should at least get me high enough in health to take another hit. It's fine. Lots of fighting and normal types in this dungeon. Gotcha. I mean, useful for... It's good for Behemoth. Ooh, toughness. Alright, I have to use the Amera Orb. I do kind of wish this was, like, considered the second part of the dungeon. There's types in here. I am moving to cover, we're fine. Ooh. Well. This better hit. And kill. There we go. Toughness, yeah, I need that for me. At least for right now. Ooh, Reviver Seed, hey. See what else is around here, though. Definitely especially gonna need to find a lot of Reviver Seeds for this dungeon, though. Because I am gonna be a dirty little cheater for the boss battle like always and do a little save state over there. But, like, even then... And then... Well, we'll see. I mean, more so, probably useful for just getting through this all. Probably another 10 floors, I would assume. It's like 20 total floors for the dungeon before. It's not the same dungeon, but in effect it's the same dungeon. Yeah, 20 total floors for the quote-unquote last dungeon feels right. I guess I'll find out. Beefy, aren't you? I could have used that critical hit earlier, but, you know, sure. Oh... I hope you think to grab those Amira. Because I sure can't. Nope. And you're also in danger over there. And I can't switch to you right now. Oh, Vanilla, oh, Vanilla, oh, Vanilla. Please get the kill before I can do anything to you. Yeah, baby. That was an awful time to get teleported. Oh, my cat is causing mischief. Nothing new. But she sure is. I'm just gonna... We're just gonna leave. 100 level dungeon just to keep it interesting. So true. Why not? Fuck around. $37. Cool. Rock throw, huh? mean, Rock Throw is also not 100% accuracy, because I sure have a, not Girder, but the stage before. I had one in that Nuzlocke. Do I have anything I could slap you with? Because, fucking flying types. I could give it a Truant. Feels like a bit of a waste, though. See how this goes. Why Behem? I mean, he got the kill, so I guess I understand, but not the grass type who's right next to you? I'm gonna let you get a couple slaps in. Although I can't really afford to to walk into the danger zone now. Ooh, let's see. I should have orange berries now. Wait! I mean, I also needed it, so it's and you can do that. We're fine. And so you see using items on me. Because I just let that, like, whenever it's actually someone being in need of healing, I just let them handle it themselves. It says damage. Right, when you get a kill. It hits nearby enemies. Sure. Could you leave? We're going to see our dead friend. Well, we didn't get there in time. At least we got Behem. Again. Aren't you like the super powerful enemy I was so worried about earlier? Also, you did like shit tons of damage on me. I feel like... I don't know. Could have a little more health. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that this kills. Yeah. Yeah. Overgrow, useful. Pretty handy. And considering your special defense and defense go up by 2 per level, we essentially just, with all those items I bought beforehand, got like 3 levels worth of defense added. So that'll hopefully be nice, you know, for the battle. Please God. I wanted to like try and like math that out earlier, but I couldn't remember for sure if he got 1 or 2 points. Hopefully I won't just immediately die. Imagine. Something about Mr. Dungeon Games always makes me feel like I am underleveled for, like, once I actually get to the final shit. Last dungeon or whatever. There's just that sudden feeling of, oh, I've been fine all this time, but now it's really not enough. They really, hit you with damage. Can't lie. They really slap you. No, could you just... Okay. Okay, sand attack, sure. Cool. I mean, you're a psychic type. Thank you. Radar orb. I'm just gonna use that right now. can look at all the Pokemon now. Cool. Parbush Y, me. Last for me. Also haven't found any apples in the dungeon so far, I don't think. Which, I mean, we sure are at the bottom of the sea, so I guess that makes sense. But, would be nice. Be nice to have. As well as if I could just get, Confusing Stare again, that'd be great. Oh, how I wish that lasted longer. Where are you going? You know what? I'll just let you do that. Sure. Again, attack the Behemoth, who, you know, doesn't have great defenses, so I guess. But the grass type, like, I'm not saying I want you to, because that'd be pretty bad. But the decision making here, I can't say I entirely understand. A bubbling upgraded. Let me see if maybe I can talk today. That'd be cool. That'd be lovely. Ooh, half a point. Oh, I see a clear path up ahead. Let's go. Oh, this is the area. Huh, what's this? Ooh, there they are. There's the buddies. Mawile, Boizel, Dedenne, Bunnelby, everyone. So this is where... Behemoth. That's right. We turned them into stone. But now is no time for grief. The Tree of Life still lies ahead of us. We have to move on. Appreciate these statues. And leave. Everyone, I know you're suffering. But wait for us. We will definitely come back for you. No matter what. For sure we won't forget. Definitely. Half a point, though, yeah. It's interesting how the game started doing, like, these halfway dungeon cutscenes. But you still do have to go through every single time, because it doesn't, you don't get to save. Pangaro's got Dizzying Stare, though, so I think I am gonna hunt that down. Very nice to have. Excessive Force. Would you like more? But is it not even being held by... Oh, because he died. Maybe. That'd be helpful. I'll give it to me for now, I suppose. So skilled at saying still during freeze tag pro level even. Right? Like, how do they do it? Some just makes the target sleep. Give that to you, then I'll take Dizzying Stare for me. Fuck it up! Immediate activation right after getting that shit. Ooh, buddy. Don't like the sound of that. The attack, special attack going up. Don't like that. Dizzying Stare for me. Thank you very much. What's this over here? Another lullaby? Don't really need that. If we could have put that on the Hiem, then sure, but we can't. Again, the immediate activation right after I set it onto the looplet. It always feels really good. Game decided to give me a little treat. Lol, trying to use Fire Punch on me. I miss one trap and then immediately. At least it's only a slumber trap. Those really don't do shit unless there's like, unless there just happens to be another Pokemon in the room already. That is, I can see how they'd be threatening. Right, there's a wall there. That's gonna be. I can't really do anything right now then. Yep. That is what I expect from counterattack. Hate that it was you, bestie, cause I actually have to use a Reviver Seed on you. I have limited resources, please understand. Taking 48 damage from Fake Out sure is a thing. We're just not gonna bother with that. Power Boost Y. Give that to you. You deserve it. Tauros is trying to counter physical moves. If it weren't for the fucking friendly fire on wands. Ugh. But I do know what I'm gonna do. Physical moves, you fucking thought. Actually, you just keep doing... Hey! What? Behem? Behem. You just sat there and took... That's a fighting type. You have all of the advantage in this. You had so much opportunity. I know, it was set to just follow me, and when that happens, if their Pokemon aren't right in front of them, they won't attack unless I do, or unless they attack me. But I think that's dumb that they do that. So... that's what we want. Okay. Right, yeah, point me towards my teammate who's perfectly alive. How many Reviver Seeds do we have at this point because of your stupid ass? Two! So I hope you appreciate what I've been doing. Behem. All for your sake. Power Boost Y, I'll give that to you as well. Vanilla gets to be super powerful. Especially since Vanilla doesn't really have type advantage off on anything in this dungeon. I at least have, Sand Tomb, so... I could be doing worse. Toughness! for you as well. Wish I could I could give that to Behem, but no. Salt unending. Mirror up orb, thank you. I need that shit. Although I really haven't been getting a lot of Amira from this dungeon, so I don't know. The fact that I haven't filled them up by the 7th floor is a little concerning. Because storing energy. We're just gonna do this. Get to you before you can do that. Braviary, I really prefer your Hisuian form. What is my cat up to? What are you doing? Where are you even? She's... I suppose I'll let her do what she's wanting to do right now. Whatever that is. Oh, great. Electivire, my favorite. Critical hit, though. Hey. Bit late on that light screen. Bite was not the move to use, for sure. Could I get a hit once? See that it does actually tell you when Dizzying Stare Amira activates a second time. Even when it doesn't, like, do anything. Good for stats. Cool. Love that. Would you stop the evasiveness? Reviver, thank you for the Reviver Seed. I need those. Because of someone in particular, but I need those. I think I did get exactly as many apples as I needed for this. That works out nicely. Or it might not. We'll find... Why did I think that would work? I'm just gonna hope that Behem... You're not gonna attack it, are you? No. Apparently not. Apparently you're just getting hit and you're deciding, you know... Sure, yeah. Just let it hit you to the point that you die. And do nothing about it. Normal. There goes that Reviver Seed that I just got. Get out of here. $122 damage. Jesus Christ. 67 damage from tackle. 67, cool. That's, normal. Perfectly normal. everything in this dungeon is an absolute killer. And there's that toughness Amara. That came in clutch. Can I think what we're gonna do here is just leave. Right, that's a dead end. Could have seen that if I just, you know, checked the map. But you see, it requires being smart and thinking about things. I don't know why I keep thinking that I can just slap Y and immediately be turned to Behem, as if it's going to, you know, automatically use the turn me towards the most useful direction. No. Like, game, I do love vanilla very much. I don't think looking at vanilla is what I should be doing in that moment. Close combat, great. Thank you for the cover, actually. That's very useful. But my god. Paralysis guard. Lovely. Persimmluplet, yeah. Yeah, for all the poisoning that I've been getting in this dungeon. The water does look unhealthy, so I'll give you that. I'm gonna do this until we can surround you. Especially considering there's a Tauros over here. That did at least take care of focus energy. Me thinking that Behem was gonna join in on this, of course not. Nice Zen headbutt. I would love if your moves hit. I think that'd be great, Behem. You've been very useful for dealing with all these fighting types, for sure, but just, it would be nice. Cool. Mega Drain missed. Hey, Dizzying Stare, that's useful. Very useful. Could you, yeah, thank you. I just needed you to come one step closer. Damage in one hit from the vanilla over there using not a super effective move. Get it? Hell yes. Good lord. That girl is powerful. Which is a good thing since she's on our side. But, man. Could you handle the rest of this? Blown away, huh? Behem just knocked into me and I didn't go anywhere else. Effect boost? Yeah, I don't really need that. Could you? Hey, Behem. Cool, there's a Pokemon that came over because it took so long to get onto the damn tile. Zen Headbutt, the real MVP in here. Of course, I mean, Bite's not really the most useful attack in this dungeon, so I guess that it evens out. Having that one to get zeroed. But man, can I live? I gotta get to the 10th floor, I am starving. Apparently needed that one extra apple I didn't think I did. Funny how that happens. Normally, you can get by with a 10-floor dungeon with, like, 1 per 5 floors. Not now. Guess I am sticking around on these floors quite a while. So that does do something. Here's hoping I am miraculously run into. Well, the stairs weren't what I was going for with that. But that is pretty good. Lullaby we already have. Yeah. But I might as well slot it just to fill out that final piece. Okay, thank God. Looks like we come pretty far in. We still haven't reached the Tree of Life? No, but we're nearly there. If we can just make it through this area. There, I can see the way. Come with me. Yes, I would like to save my adventure after all that. This place is big, alright, but where's the Tree of Life? I don't see anything like a tree. Is it really here? Well, this is odd. It should be right here. What, did you get up and walk away? That's what I'd heard. Well, they are big ruins. Let's keep going a bit farther. Maybe it's just further in. Ooh. Huh? Behem? What's the matter? Really? That's it? No way! He really is, we know, because he didn't even laugh. You know what, Behem? I may not have trusted you much, but I did believe in you a little bit. Thought you might be telling us the truth about Parfait's memory and all. But the whole time, you've just been leading us on, is that it? What could you hope to gain? Gain? Nothing at all. What? But this place is a trap, isn't it? That's right. A perfect trap. For you two. And for me, too. What? What? I don't care if you believe me or not. But the one who told me that the Tree of Life was here was Nuzleaf. Oh. It was after I'd broken free of Dark Matter's control. What? He must have already realized it. That I would betray them sooner or later. And that's why he lied. Telling me that the Tree of Life was here. You can't mean... Ha 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 ha. I do thank you for explaining it all for me. That voice. It's just like you reckon, Behem. The other two Behem just like look over, realize that they're not being spoken to right now, look away. There ain't no Tree of Life here. You, rotten, filthy traitor. Vanilla, Parfait. I sure never did believe that you two would figure out a way out of being turned to stone. I know you wrangled it. I think I'll just send you all back to the Voidlands. Right now. Nuzleaf, you sure had us all fooled, huh? Parfait, and me, and everyone in the whole village. Why do it? You wanna know why? You serious, kid? You mean you ain't heard it from that Behem right there beside you? What now? Well, we did ask, but all he would tell us was that it had something to do with Parfait's memories. Oh, so you haven't heard at all? I just went and figured you'd know the whole sorry tale by now. Oh, so that's it, huh? Didn't want to admit to what you'd done? Sure enough, no one in his right mind would. Then you just let me do the talking. The only reason Parfait here ain't had no memory all this time is because that Behem right there went and erased it all. You did? You erased Parfait's memories? Parfait, you still knew who you were when you first came along to this here world. Before you lost your memories, you even tried battling me and my pals here. While we were all fighting, though, you got hit with a dose of old Behem's psychic power. Psychic. I can say words. And plumb forgot who you were. So that's when we hatched our little plan. That's when we decided to trick Parfait. But why? is all to get our hands on that luminous water, of course. No one but a human could break the barrier on that spring. That's the way them ancient Pokemon had set up to be. And Parfait here. Well, Parfait was summoned here by the spirit of an ancient Pokemon. Which ones? Which one? Singular. It was brought right through the bounds of time and space. All in an effort to save this world. So Parfait was brought here to save the world? By some ancient Pokemon? Boy, doesn't this seem familiar. It was all planned by them ancient Pokemon that had seen what the future held. But we managed to find out that there would be a human brought to this here world. And a human could help Pokemon turn to stone return to normal with luminous water. That'd be a real problem for us if that started happening. So we decided to strike first, before any pesky human could break that barrier. And we headed out with a plan to put Parfait there to an end.
Can't you just kill me?
You remember the spot? There by the waterfall? Never wondered why you were there? That's where we fought you. And during that battle, Parfait, you lost all your memories to a real fine psychic hit. As soon as I heard that from the Behemoth there, I knew just what to do. The plan just popped into my head. Sure, the luminous water was a real pain. But if we could absorb its power, we could get even stronger than ever. All we had to do was guarantee that the barrier would be broken while I was there. And that's why I needed Parfait, not as an enemy, but as an ally. And that's why I started that fool's masquerade. Whoa! Right, the scene we've seen before. First I had them Behemoth attack you, so Parfait would fear him as enemies. And all I had to do was appear on the scene. Just going, eek, I'm scared! And when we ran from them villains together, Parfait naturally came to trust me. And all I had to do was get Parfait to come back to Serene Village with me. Everything went swimmingly. Sure, I didn't succeed in getting y'all up to Revelation Mountain on my first try, but... But in the end, I got Parfait there to break the barrier on the spring, alright. I was able to dry up all the luminous water and take its power for my own. And that's why? It was all just to get the luminous water? Yeah, and I sure do thank you for your help with that, fools. Fools? Cool. Great. But I'm afraid you've done all you can for me. And now you ain't nothing but loose ends. Especially Parfait there. You were brought here to save this world, after all. So you're about the biggest problem there could be to have still running around. Might be this room looks like any regular old room to y'all. But that's where you'd be wrong. Any Pokemon that gets turned to stone right here in this special room gets dropped straight down into the deepest pit at the bottom of the Voidlands. The deepest part of the Voidlands? You know what I'm talking about at least, don't you, Behemoth? You well know how frightening that place is. Once you're down there in the pits of the Voidlands, you ain't never coming back up. Not even you, Parfait. Finally get it, don't you? Why I tricked y'all into coming here. Whipple? Okay. That's a sound effect. Don't give up yet, Behemoth. We all worked together and somehow we made it out of the Voidlands. We promised our friends that we would save them. So we're not just going to sit here and let ourselves be turned to stone. Our friends are counting on us. Your friends? Mwahaha! Well, ain't that precious? Who do you think it was what helped us get y'all down here and trapped you? What? Who do y'all think was the mastermind behind all our plans? Looks like you're in luck. 'Cause here comes one of your friends right now. Esper? Vanilla, Parfait, Hello. The fact is that when I was hiding and saw you and Parfait being turned to stone, I was discovered by Mr. Nuzleaf and forced to help him. He told me that if I didn't want to be turned to stone myself, that I had to help him. I certainly don't want to be sent to the Voidlands. So that's why I went and joined sides with Mr. Nuzleaf. Why do you look so happy about that? Sorry about that. That can't be. Esper here's been helping us all keep in touch ever since then, you see. Well, pretending to be helping Ampharos and them with the same, naturally. Thanks to that, we know every move those fools make. It's given us a real upper hand in this fight. Yeah, you traitor. If you want to come back over to our side right about now, I'll let your little slip here pass. How about it? You think you could take on Parfait and the other runt?
Probably, historically.
Vanilla, Parfait, I'm sorry. Behem, no. I thought I wanted to save the world, but even more than that, I don't want to go there. Not the Voidlands. I can't face it. I'm too afraid. Would you look at that? There's your friendship for you. Friends you thought you could trust, and even the ones you're none too sure about. They're all the same in the end. Having faith in someone else might rightly give you the courage to keep on fighting. But how about now when you ain't got nobody left to believe in? There ain't nothing left for you in this world. So you be good little pawns. And let me turn you all back into stone. Now it's quite far enough. Who in the world? It's a pleasure to meet you. No, wait. No, it's not. Savage. Ampharos at your service? Yo! Now, Celebi. The whole gang's here. I mean, the whole gang is still alive. We did it. It actually worked. That was close, though. Ampharos, Jirachi, why are you here? Wait, where are we even? A certain island to the south. What matters most is that we are far from the prehistoric ruins, so rest easy. Sorry, who are you? This is Celebi. He's been a friend of mine for many years. He's been helping me with investigating the current turn of events. Celebi? Wait, isn't that... Huh? That's right! Parfait! Do you remember? Back when we went to the Air Continent. Celebi... That's why I remember that name. Celebi is the Pokemon that Entei was looking for back then. Mr. Nuzleaf gets one hit KO by a Magikarp. I can see it. But he was not there. I was probably still traveling through time just then. Traveling through time? Celebi is the time travel Pokemon after all. He has the ability to move through time, to visit either the past or the future. He can? Just like that ancient writing we found around the sealed spring, the truth behind the events now unfolding around us seems to be rooted in the past. Oh yeah! We actually learned a whole lot more after we returned to Stone there. About the Tree of Life and Dark Matter and all that stuff. And that should save us some time. I was actually looking into all this by Entei. Quite some time ago, in fact. He wanted me to investigate the Pokemon being turned to stone. Entei did? Yes. Entei may be rather frightening, and he surely does tend to rub you the wrong way. Harsh, but true. But he was serious about this. He felt this world was in real danger. He wasn't wrong. Things are looking pretty bad right now. You do know that the Tree of Life is withering because of dark matter? Yeah. And do you know what will happen if the Tree of Life dies? The spinning of our planet will begin to slow, causing us to slowly be drawn toward the sun. Whoa. That... Wasn't expecting that. Huh? To the sun? To the sun, you say? Quite so. Eventually, our world would be swallowed up by the sun. Well, don't look at it. To be perfectly blunt, this planet is already being pulled closer to the sun. That's why it's been so hot lately. So it wasn't just our imagination. I thought that the sun seemed larger than usual in the sky, but really? Just having everyone turning into stone was enough of a crisis to deal with. If this planet gets swallowed by the sun as well, then that's it. Clearly, we must do something. But before we rush into battle, we need more information. That's why we had Celebi investigate the events of the past, while Jirachi and myself looked into what was happening in the present world. Good times for fire Pokemon. True. Should pick one. It's like Eternal Sunny Day. Then we had Esper compile all the information we were sending her. But Esper's been working for Nuzleaf all this time. He threatened her and... Did you really believe that? I suppose I could have just let Nuzleaf turn me to stone when he threatened to do so. But that wouldn't have been very interesting. So I pretended to fear him and subscribe to his side's beliefs. For fun. That allowed me to pass along information about Ampharos to Nuzleaf, while keeping Ampharos abreast of what Nuzleaf was doing. I suppose I'm what you might call a double agent. Tender age should be doing that kind of job. At any rate, threats don't work on me. Yeah, I was about to say. Esper, you're frightening sometimes. Don't you recall when we caught Beheeyem? Oh. I see. Quadruple double agent, imagine. In fact, I did reach out to Ampharos at that time. I told him that you and Parfait had returned from being turned to stone, and I filled him in about Beheeyem. Then Ampharos said I was to pretend that I hadn't been able to reach him. So that's why I acted the way I did. So you just let us walk into that trap? Sorry about that. Couldn't have imagined that things would have turned out quite the way they did. Thanks to what Nuzleaf said back there in the deepest part of the prehistoric ruins, we've been able to connect some very crucial dots. It's time that we had a little talk. You need to know what Jirachi and I learned, and what Celebi saw in the past. There's a lot you need to hear about. Are you ready? Okay. This is so much cutscene. I don't know how long I've been in cutscene. It's just consecutively at this point. I'm glad there's been, like, several save points for it. Let me start off by telling you about dark matter. The truth is this. Dark matter is just one big bundle of hate, unhappiness, and pain. It comes from all the Pokemon in the world. It's just hating things? Yes. Every time you feel annoyed with someone, every time you feel jealous of someone, every negative feeling that any of us have, all come together and grow. And they form what is now attacking the Tree of Life. That seems to be like a huge thing in the Mystery Dungeon universe. I mean, it's very at least been in Gates and Super. Hold on a sec. You said negative feelings? But doesn't, like, everyone feel that way sometimes? If that's what creates dark matter, then isn't it impossible to ever get rid of it? That's right. In the ancient past, it was stopped by the alignment of the stars, and so the worst danger was averted. But dark matter was never defeated. I'm trying to, like, speed through this as fast as I can, because this is so much. Dark matter will never go away. What? But then what can we do? We still don't have an answer to that. We still have to do something, or our world is finished. That's why I've been trying to find some breakthrough by examining the past. Why don't I tell you what I found out? Long ago, as is happening now, this planet did begin to be pulled too close to the sun. The Pokemon living in that ancient time tried to fight against dark matter, but it wasn't just them alone. There was a single human who battled alongside them. A single human? Now, this is only my own theory, but if I had to say, I'd guess that human was you. Parfait. So this is just opposite of Explorers, where you're a human from the past. I mean, you might have still been from present day relative to this current timeline. You get what I mean. Parfait? Of course, we can't confirm the theory due to Parfait's memory loss, and whether or not it really was Parfait, the fact remains that this human continued to fight on until the stars could do their work. This one human was able to stop dark matter in its track, if only for a time. But dark matter rises time and again with the movement of these planets. The day will come when it rises yet again. Perhaps knowing that and wanting to help those who would fight in the future, the Pokemon of that ancient age preferred certain countermeasures. Measures such as the sealed spring and the scarves you two wear now. Ooh. What? Our scarves?
It did show us the Tree of Life when they activated.
I mean, sure, they do seem to have some kind of strange power. That's because those scarves were made by an ancient Pokemon, known as Mew. Mew knits. They're made using materials from the Tree of Life itself. Through countless generations, those scarves were passed down from hand to hand, until they ended up with you, Vanilla. But why should I have something so important? That's exactly what I'd like to know. As soon as I brought up the question of the ancient scarves of the Ampharos here, he told me to look at the scarves that you and Parfait wore around your necks. And they do look identical to the scarves that I saw in the ancient past. I couldn't believe it, to be honest. Neither can I. My old Pops has always said that I had these scarves on me when he found me. He said I was wrapped up in them. But how did that come to be? I suppose thinking about it isn't going to help us any right now. You said that the ancient Pokemon was called Mew? The one who made the scarves from the Tree of Life? That's right. Mew was something of a leader back when Pokemon first battled dark matter. Parfait, do you remember what Nuzleaf said when we were in the prehistoric ruins? I suppose I should have figured that ancient Pokemon would refer to Mew. Nuzleaf said that what called Parfait here from the human world was the spirit of an ancient Pokemon. Might that not be referring to Mew? So Mew is the one. It's just a theory, of course. But we believe that you did fight dark matter once before in the past, Parfait. So your experience and knowledge of that battle would be necessary in the future. And that's why Mew, or at least his spirit, called you back from the human world to help us once more. But then you lost your memory when fighting against the Behemoth. Parfait, if you can remember anything at all, no matter how small. I can't remember anything. Well, even if your memories are lost, there is one thing we can say for certain. The scarves worn by Vanilla and you were made to battle dark matter. So those scarves must serve somehow as keys to defeating dark matter. And, Vanilla, if I'm not mistaken, this battle will be yours to fight, Vanilla. Mine? Why me? Come, comrades, it's time we got moving. If we let things go on as they are, dark matter will leave and take the Tree of Life with it. Abandoning our planet to be consumed by the blazing sun. It's just a theory, a game theory, so true. We must act at once. Oh, wait! Do we even know where the Tree of Life is? On this island. Ahead of us lies Primeval Forest. And within it, the Tree of Life. Fire Island, where we all went together once, is also quite near. It's taken us quite a great deal of work to find this place, but we are finally here. It's time. Parfait, Vanilla. Dear Lord. There's a lot going on. I think I need to, frankly, at this point, make healthy decisions for my voice? After doing a collab stream and then this in the same day, I feel myself getting a little tired of talking quite this much. Out of my way. I'm gonna still, like, put some in my inventory for a second, just because I know I will, I mean, I'm sure I'll remember to take a look next time, but still. But yeah, there's a lot going on. And I feel like after this dungeon, it's gonna be even more. Which is great, but I was like, oh, I could finish the game this stream. You know, it seems to be working towards the end. We're almost there. We're going to the Tree of Life. So, you know, maybe there might be another chapter after this. If we don't, like, get interrupted at the Tree of Life.
because they somehow turn up here. But, it's gonna take a bit of time. It's good enough for me for storing items. I really did get a lot of money from that dungeon. So much from the first one, but not the second. Wow. Yeah, I could use a little bit of a break from cutscenes. Because that was very fun, but it was a lot. So, yeah. Shorter stream tonight, because 2 in 1 day. But you know how it is. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me for some more Mystery Dungeons. Next week might be the last one, but I'm also gonna be potentially busy with Streamiversary stuff. Possibly, depending on what goes on. We'll see. We'll see. I am gonna see if I can find anyone else to raid. But yeah, tomorrow I think we are doing Core Keeper still. I think we're still on for that. I mean, I'll check in with people. But, if we are, that'll be 6 p.m., 7 p.m., depending on when people are available. Should be around that time zone. I will retweet the post that someone else will make about it, probably, most likely. Be sure to post it on the, Discord as well. But yeah. Let's see who is still up. Okay. Kat is playing some Spiritfarer. I'll see if she's still gonna be going for a bit on that. 7 hours. She's been going. Let's go say hi. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good time zone. I'll get that raid started. Go say hi. Go spam her with emotes. All that good stuff. And, in either 1 or 2 weeks, might be finishing Super Mystery Dungeon. Good timing with, I should finally have, Ethernet set up so I can actually take out my fucking Wi-Fi card and, get the capture card. Alright. See ya. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.